Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink. Welcome back to Let's Play Demon's Souls. I say welcome back because this is my second Let's Play of Demon's Souls so far. This is separate from the previous ones that I did, which included the New Game Plus playthrough that I had to actually cancel because of lost files. Back in September last year or something. I think I finished it maybe August of last year, and by finished it I mean I finished New Game on that previous character before. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do another Let's Play now. I'm not going to actually upload this until later on in the year. It is currently the 19th of April as I am recording this, so I don't know when you guys are going to see this. It'll be much later on, I would imagine. But what I'm actually going to do this time around is something a little bit different to what I was doing last time with my character build. I'm going to kind of go for the opposite approach. Previously, I was going for a fast attacking weapon and just a fast moving build in general, where I was fast rolling. Yeah, let's say fast a few more times, Doomlink. Anyway, yeah, this time I'm going to go for a little bit of a different approach. It's going to be a high damage build, slow moving, high defense, and yeah, with shields and stuff. So it's going to be quite different because, of course, in the previous playthrough, I didn't really use my shield that much at all. So yeah, it was mainly me just evading enemies' attacks by rolling and stuff. At least that's how it was to my memory. It's been a while since I've fought the final boss without a fast rolling movement, so yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll see how it happens when it happens. I need to go and choose my class. I don't know what I should use. I kind of feel like I should use the Knight, but at the same time, it might not be necessary for me to have points in Faith. So I'm not too sure. I mean, Knight is generally the class you want to go with if you want to start off with a heavier build, I think. That's usually the better idea. I think it's... I mean, which ones have high strength? Because, yeah, I think Knight is probably going to be what I'm going to want to go with. Yeah, you know what? Maybe... I think I want high endurance too, because of course the longer your stamina bar, the more you'll be able to block in general. So I mean, I don't know, kind of hard to say. I mean, I haven't chosen a Temple Knight in a really long time. I think I've only done like one Temple Knight playthrough ever. So because it's using the halberd, you know what? I'm going to go with the Temple Knight. This is going to be something new for me. Not entirely new, because I have chosen the Temple Knight before, but I can't even remember what it's like to start the game with the Temple Knight at this point, so, you know what? I'm just going to go with the Temple Knight. Why the hell not? And it gives me a few points into Faith as well, because, which is good, because generally I like to get Faith up enough to get the second chance miracle for later on. I just like to have it, you know, it's a nice little miracle to have, so... Yeah, do I want to play Journey to the Nexus? I don't really know. You know what, let's play Journey to the Nexus. The reason why I want to do that is because I kind of need to get myself back into this game, because I've been playing bloody first-person shooters, you know, which is not something that I do often, but I've been doing that for the last a little bit less than a month. Fortunately, it's only been about a month, so I'm still kind of doing this, with a little bit more of a fresh mind than I would be if I were playing first-person shooters for, let's say, like a year. Oh, look how terrible that was. Like, totally off target. Why did I do that attack? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is the halberd that I have here. It's a weapon that I don't use often. I believe that it is a strength scaling weapon. Or, at the very least, it's kind of like a, yeah, it's strength scaling, but it also scales with a little bit of dexterity. Primarily strength, but... yeah, of course, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can change the scalings of any weapon you really want in this game with the various different ways in which you can use the... well, I don't really know what to call them. You don't really want to call them the stones. They're not all called stones. I think most of them are. Clear stone, sharp stone, you know, all that stuff. There are some... I mean, let's say crushing... what do you use for that again? Oh dear. I can't even remember. I can't remember my stones, everyone. I apologise. For you people who are very familiar with this game, I just can't remember these things. I always learn them eventually as I'm playing through the game, and I remember, oh yeah, that's right, this makes crushing, and this makes... sucker whatever. I don't know, sucker? You know, sucker stone makes something that I can't even remember now. Yeah, I mean, my memories of games just seep away into the netherworld. That's how games have so much replayability for me, because I just forget everything. So it's kind of like I'm just playing the game again, just with a little bit of... It's like I'm having deja vu while I'm playing the game. It's it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, I do kind of... Oh, there was another guy there. Hello. I'm not going to get too many souls from you anyway. I'm probably not going to bother killing the Grey Demon. Is that... No, he's not called the Grey Demon. He's called something else. He drops the Grey Demon's soul, but I don't... The Vanguard, that's what he's called. Okay, cool. I'm probably not going to bother killing him this time. I tried to do it last time, and I almost did it, but I slipped up. Actually, he might have done something weird. I don't know. I can't remember now what happened there. I think he did something that I wasn't expecting him to do, so yeah. Oh, that's me trying to do a parry and just letting him hit me completely, you know, totally off timing. What am I doing? That is a question that I cannot answer. I don't know what I'm doing, but, oh yeah, I've got miracles. Hello, heal miracle. I guess this is good for players who are just starting out in the game, you know. I really think that this would be a good, not set, but... Oh, sorry, I just had dinner, so I'm a little bit gassy, you know. So if I do have to, like, take a moment to do a small inward burp every now and again, do excuse me. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, this would probably be a good thing for people to start with if they're not very confident with this game, because of course the heal miracle is very useful. You don't have a very large magic bar here, but you know what, I think you probably get quite a few old spice and fresh spice as you're going through the game for the first time, so yeah. I mean, it's not necessary, obviously, if you've gone through this game even once, honestly. But you know, the heal miracle is great for people who aren't particularly confident with what they're doing. But even though I'm kind of rusty, a little bit, not entirely, but I'm kind of rusty at the moment with my play. Despite that, I don't feel the need to fall back on any heal miracles at this point. So that's a good thing, that's a good start. I'm feeling confident enough not to use heal miracles. That's a good thing. That's like getting on a bike for the first time in 10 years and feeling that you don't need to use training wheels. It's a good start, but anyway, oh hello, I forgot that you were there. I don't remember where everyone... Oh, that was terrible, I'm never doing that again. Well, I will probably do it again, the two-handed R2, but anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go and kill you before you have a chance to shoot me with your long-ranged bolt shooting weapon. I can't even remember how we get over there. There's nothing even over there, so I don't know why I would even want to go over there. Anyway, let's just have a look at our armor at the moment. Just checking out the stats here. I mean, it's... Oh shit, you need to go away. Funnily enough, you still didn't even manage to hit me, despite the fact that I was busy looking at my menu. I'll just go down here and pick up this item, and then I'll go and look at my menu again, just to have a look and see what is going on with my armor, because I'm not too familiar with the Miralda set. I don't usually pick it up, so yeah, and I don't usually start with the Temple Knights, so yeah. It seems to be rather similar to the Fluted Knight set, except, I have a feeling that the helmet... I have a feeling that it's slightly heavier than the Fluted set. It's hard for me to recall how heavy the Fluted set is, but it is very similar in terms of its weight. So that's good to know, I suppose, if you were interested. Just having a look at my stats here. Okay. So generally, I mean, I'm going to be wanting to level up Vitality, Strength. Not much magic or intelligence. I don't really feel that that's necessary, so I probably won't really do that. I'm slow rolling right now, so I don't even know what I'm trying to achieve here. I could probably just give it a shot and try and kill this guy, why not? I'll probably fast forward this. How about I do that? I'll fast forward to when I die or when I kill this guy. That's not the first time that's happened. You know, I mean, I get a little bit, should I roll or what should I do? When he does a really slow build up to that attack. It's fine if you can move fast, but if you're slow rolling like me, Yeah, it puts you in a bad situation. You can't just immediately roll a second time. You can't do that. You're stuck in your little animation, so you always need to make sure that you do it right the first time. So yeah, I've definitely killed the Vanguard before, but it's yeah. Anyway, whatever. Too bad. Keep in mind, I mean, I probably mentioned it in my previous Let's Play. I can't remember if I did, but you do die regardless every single time when you come to the Nexus. So do not be expecting to come here alive if you do kill the Vanguard, because you will just be killed by the Dragon God automatically. It is a requirement for you to be dead to come to the Nexus. That is kind of how the story works, so you can't actually get around that. If you were thinking you could, then you were wrong. Anyway, I guess we'll probably just get straight into this. I don't really want to waste too much time. There's not too much that I can do at the Nexus right now, so let's just go ahead and tackle Boletarian Palace. Now, something that I really do want to do right now, yeah, it really annoys me that I didn't get around to doing this in my previous playthrough, but I want to actually go and fight Executioner Miralda. Do excuse me for that weird loud noise that just happened in my mouth. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, yeah, I need to kill Executioner Miralda. It needs to be done. I don't know why I couldn't do it before. I died once on the Boletarian Palace, World 1-1, and I couldn't fight her, ever. It was sad. It made me sad, and I just, no matter what I did, I tried to get Boletarian Palace to pure white, just didn't even work. Nothing was happening for me. It was rather upsetting, but anyway, I'm trying to, oh, what the hell was that? My weapon just hit the ground or something. I don't know what was happening there. So I need to kind of change my play a little bit here. I need to understand that I'm not as mobile as I usually am, and I need to go back to the state of mind where you need to be shielding. You know, you need to kind of allow enemies to hit you first and then just let them bounce off your attacks. That's a way to tackle this game that I don't usually bother with. I just prefer to move quickly and dodge their attacks or attack them before they can attack me. But that is not how this build is going to operate for the most part. This is going to, well, the confrontations will be slower in a way. I can't deny that. They will be slower, but more than anything they will be different, so that's going to be interesting, I think, for me. And maybe it will be interesting for you guys, because you'll be able to see something new in that regard. You won't just be watching me, you know, play the exact same game a second time. It will be different, because the confrontations will be different, and I'll be using different stuff, so you don't need to shit yourself and say, why do I want to watch you play it twice? Play a different game. Yeah, anyway, I don't think there are people who want me to play a particular game, because people don't watch my videos. So, yeah, aside from that, yeah, I'll just do what I want, you know, and the viewer can enjoy as the viewer feels the need to do so. You know, you can enjoy it, or you cannot enjoy it, and regardless, I will do what I want to do. So, yeah, do what you want. I'm going to do what I want, so yeah, you should do the same. And don't expect that you're going to have some kind of control on what I'm going to be doing, because you don't have that kind of control. Then again, you don't exist yet, so maybe I can't really say anything in that regard. See, you see, going two-handed like that is not how I should be attacking that situation. That's how you would attack the situation if you were a faster build. If you were using the kind of build that I was planning to do in the previous Let's Play, yes, that's what you would do. But ideally you would want to be shielding through that situation. If you're using the kind of build that I'm using. I mean, you don't have to, but it's ideal. And you will get punished in the future. In World 1-1, you're not really going to get punished for doing anything. It's a very easy area to go through. So, yeah, it's just getting myself into the habit of that type of confrontation, a tactic, that certain type of confrontational tactic. I just want to get myself into the habit of doing that now, while it's not going to negatively affect my play. So, and by affect my play, I mean affect whether or not I'm going to die, and make the world tendency shift, because I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of, especially not this time, I really don't want to miss my chance to fight Executioner Miralda, because I will be crying. You will hear tears live. You will hear me crying. Okay, maybe not live, but you know, you will hear me. I may even scream. I can't say that I won't. So expect some screaming if I can't fight Executioner Miralda this time around. So yeah, I will be very annoyed if I can't get around to doing it, because I mean, I kind of got over it, obviously, when I stopped doing the Let's Play and when I beat the game, but you know what, I care again, so I'll be very unimpressed if I can't fight Executioner Miralda. I will be very much so unimpressed. So yeah, in terms of how I plan to, I guess, go about uploading this, I mean, like I said, it's the middle of April at the moment, so I don't know when you guys are going to see this. I'm thinking maybe like July at the earliest you might see this, because honestly I'm doing so many Let's Plays right now. I'm doing bloody I'm doing 2 Zelda games, I'm doing Twilight Princess, still only recorded 70 parts of that game. I think the last time I recorded for Twilight Princess was very early January of this year, 2016. And yeah, I still haven't uploaded all of that stuff yet, and I've only done like 45 parts, or maybe 47 parts for Wind Waker, which is the other Zelda game that I'm doing, and I'm also doing Symphony of the Night, and I think I've done about 35 parts of that. That's a pure estimate. I've got no idea how many I've recorded for Symphony of the Night, because I haven't edited all of the videos for that yet. So, anyway, the point is that I'm doing quite a few Let's Plays right now, and I guess you could also include Freedom Unite, which is kind of like an on and off Let's Play that I do. I mean, I do like maybe 5 parts randomly out of nowhere. The idea is that was really not good, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Stop doing that. That's like a type of parry attack that I didn't intend to do, but whatever. I'm playing totally like not paying attention right now. I mean, damn it, can I get that from here? Okay, I can, good. I would have been rather unimpressed if I couldn't have done that. Anyway, because I don't really think I'm going to need to use the heal miracle, how about we just equip this thing, in case we need it. Of course, if you want to use the crossbow, you need to equip bolts. Oh, I'm too heavy. Well, that's an unexpected development. Okay, how about we just get rid of my gloves or something? Actually, you know, I'm still heavy as hell, but I mean, which has the lowest amount of defense? Yeah, the helmet has the lowest amount of defense. That will probably be enough. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's not like that's even good. I'm still fat rolling, but you know, you get the idea. Let's just check out the okay. Not an amazing amount of damage, but you know, it's good for long range confrontations. And he died from the fall damage. I like that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't usually bother killing that guy up there. He's usually someone that I never end up killing, for obvious reasons. Oh dear, do excuse me, I'm very gassy at the moment, because I just ate, as I did say previously. Usually that doesn't bode well, because I actually play considerably worse after I've just eaten, because I'm like processing all of that food, and I guess I get a little bit tired, and my mind doesn't work as well as it should, so yeah, I'm just, in general, I'm more sluggish after I've eaten. But fortunately, because I had some cookies afterwards, maybe the sugar is helping to balance that out a little bit, so that's a good thing. Anyway, we are about to come towards, oh, yes, also keep in mind, do not run into there, unless you make sure you destroy those barrels first, because that's going to explode, and also don't walk into the fire, because you will also get hit by that. There is a very long window of time where you will get hit by that fire as it is exploding, so don't do that. Of course, because, I mean, it has been a little bit of time since I last did this Let's Play, so if I do repeat some points of advice, do excuse me, but if, you know, you didn't watch the last one, but you're watching this one, then, yeah, I mean, it'll be useful to you in that way. Either way, I don't really care. Who cares? I don't care about your opinion. Anyway, let's go and kill this Dregling with our crossbow. I don't usually use the crossbow, so that's why I'm using it this time around. Just something new, something different. That's why I'm doing this. I want to do something new from what I was doing previously. Don't fall off that edge. That wouldn't be good at all. I mean, it wouldn't do too much damage to me, but I don't have that much health right now, so it wouldn't be ideal. Anyway, we're about to come towards a ring, which will be very important to us. I think I was getting around to mentioning that before. In fact, I was mentioning it, but I don't think I actually had the chance to finish saying what I was trying to talk about, so yeah, that's kind of annoying. And I totally forgot about one thing just up here. Don't know why it slipped my mind, but this is an important thing that we need to collect if we want the Ring of Herculean Strength, which will be given to us by Stockpile Thomas for giving him a certain jade hair ornament, which is located further down here. And essentially what that is it belonged to his daughter, who is now dead, sad face, and all of that stuff. And yeah, basically, now that he has the jade hair ornament, or when he does get the jade hair ornament, he will be like, oh, you gave me this thing, I am grateful to you, I will give you something in return that I picked up off the side of a road, which is, you know, a great a great thing to give someone who's just, you know, confirmed the death of your daughter, which was tormenting you for many, many months of your sad undead life. But undead life is a bit, you know, it's a little bit not making sense, as you know. But anyway, let's go and, well, what am I trying to do here? I mean, there's another direction. Oh yeah, that's right. I just need to kind of remember what I'm doing in this game right now. I keep on forgetting what I'm supposed to do, but then I remember within a short space of time. I'm just like, my memory of this game is phasing in and out like traffic lights. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's just go through this fog gate and keep on going. This should be second nature to me by now. Come on, Doomlink. Get with it. Anyway, be careful of these barrels too. Stay away from all of them. All of them. And don't walk into the fire. If there's any fire, don't even think about walking forwards. You'll have your health totally annihilated, and depending on your defense, it might kill you instantly. So, yeah, I mean, with the defense that I have right now, it'll probably take off about half my health, but for some of the lower defense classes, such as the maybe the Wanderer, I don't know if that's low defense. The Sorcerer, I believe he's called, is rather low defense, and probably the, well, I don't know who else, but anyway, yeah, if you have low defense, don't do that. It's a bad idea. I really don't think we're going to need to use any Crescent Moon Grass, let's be honest. Well, we're not going to need to buy it at the very least. We may need to use it, but not buy it, because we're not going to be using so much that we're going to run out. So yeah, we're going to be fine with that. Yeah, of course, there's nothing really that we need to buy here. Well, it's not, of course, otherwise I wouldn't have checked, because if it was so obvious, I wouldn't have needed to bother with that. But anyway, you can come through here and continue through the rest of this going this way if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's a bit of a waste, honestly. I mean, you can drop down there. Anyway, I mean, you can go in whatever direction you want, to be honest, but what I'll do, which is what I always do, really, is I will go and help out Ostrava of Boletaria and make a new friend in this lonely, lonely world where not many people are actually hanging around. So if you did manage to see just there was a ghostly white figure that just passed us, that's another person playing the game. Now, I'm quite surprised that people do still play this game, and I am currently, I guess, logged into the online servers, so I will be seeing a few of those people, I suppose, here and there. Let's go and equip this Thief's Ring, because we do have another slot free. I keep forgetting that in Dark Souls 2, like, this is something that still blows my mind. You can have, like, 4 rings. That's ridiculous. I'm still not used to that, because the games that I play, which are Dark Souls and Demon Souls, sorry, I'm not used to the concept. I'm just trying to fucking scratch my face and play at the same time. It doesn't really work out too well for me, if you haven't already noticed. But yeah, I'm not really used to the concept of 4 rings. That's just nuts. But, of course, because you obviously need to make sure things are balanced properly. It's not... It feels appropriate when you're playing through Dark Souls 2. In fact, you can't help but feel like you want another slot, which is kind of ridiculous, but anyway. Yes, I know. Give me your brass telescope, which is a bit of a shit reward, but anyway, I won't... at least you gave me something. He could have just been like, thank you, and then he just walks away. Which can happen from time to time. But, you know what, let's just kill this blue-eyed knight before he beats the shit out of me. Because that can happen from time to time, you know, you get annihilated from behind by an enemy that you didn't think existed, but they definitely do exist, so be careful. Also, I'm trying to think, is it my x-axis? X or Y, don't know what it is. Anyway, my x-axis, I think, which moves the camera from side to side, yeah, that's inverted in the Zelda game, so I'm kind of confused with that at the moment. Just leave Ostrava alone, he is my friend, I helped him, and he gave me a brass telescope that I probably wouldn't have been able to buy for 200 souls somewhere or other. Yeah, I don't think you can actually buy a brass telescope anywhere, I think you can only get it from Ostrava. But it's not that useful. I mean, I'll show you what it does. It's... Oh, okay. I saw him. This is the second time this has happened now. Maybe I should pick better moments in time to look at my menu. Anyway, or my inventory, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and equip the brass or maybe it's one of these items, isn't it? Let me just get all this shit off my thing. I don't even know what to call that right now. My ready-to-use items. Anyway, it's not... It doesn't really give you that much of a forward-looking view. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like the binoculars, say, in... oh yeah, that's right, there's another direction we can go over here. You know what, we'll do it for the sake of Souls. But yeah, it's not like the binoculars in Dark Souls, because they actually give you almost like a sniper's vision. Kind of like what you would get with a bow, except you didn't need to pull your bow out, but... Anyway, that of course exists in this game, but that vision with the bow, but you can't do that with a brass telescope. You need to actually pull out the bow to see that. Oh dear. Let's go to... Actually no, the two-handed is a vertical strike, which isn't good. For attacking lots of people, you want a bit of a horizontal strike, and see, that's a problem when you kind of have your target change like that, and it puts you in a bad position. It does happen every now and again. Let's go pick up all this stuff. Ostrava's like beating the shit out of those guys. Good job, Ostrava. Now, the reason why you should come over here is because there are some shards of hardstone and sharpstone down here. And that's something that is very useful to you in the early game, so I would recommend that you do that. Obviously, in the early game, like between now and the next area, now and the start of the next area, actually, 3 hardstone and sharpstone, just 3 of those each, that means a lot. That can mean the difference between you being able to upgrade your weapon and not upgrading your weapon. So I would definitely recommend that you go and take all of the chances you can to get that stuff, because, yeah, it kind of directly correlates to how you're going to progress through the game, so I would definitely recommend doing that. This is a good chance to do a vertical strike. You know, that's really good, I suppose, to be able to go from a horizontal to a vertical strike, depending on the usefulness of its... I guess, application in the situation, because, I mean, it's not very useful to have a horizontal attacking weapon in a narrow corridor, but if you can just go and switch to the vertical strike, you're sweet, you're fine, you don't have to worry about that anymore. That's not a weapon restriction anymore, that's just like a weapon mode restriction, which is fine, because then you can just change the mode of the weapon, and it's great. You can go from either two-handed to one-handed, or vice versa, you know, it's good. It's much better than having to change weapons entirely, or just, you know, crying about not being able to use it for, you know, not being able to use the weapon properly while you're going through there and hitting the walls like an idiot. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That was my fault, obviously. It's me being impatient, which is not unusual in these games. I mean, of course, that's something that I said back in my 2010 Let's Play of this game. This is a game that is easy if you're patient. But I do not have patience, so I do not make this game easy for myself. I'll go fight you later. I'm going to take care of this guy first. I'm going to one-hit him, because he's just going to fall off, and he's going to be annoying to go back and fight. I didn't do it last time when I was playing through this game, and I'm not going to do it again. Can't remember what I was doing with my new gameplay through. Oh, you're bullshitting me. I didn't defend, because I didn't think he was going to be able to hit me, but he totally hit me. Anyway. Give me your half-moon grass and throwing knives, thank you. Anyway, it is kind of, I guess, how do I say tiring to play this game? Because it's not tiring as in like, oh, this is unenjoyable, but, you know, when you do go through a full area of this, you do kind of feel like stopping. Because it's a long way to go, and it's a long video to record in general. Only 2 items, that's unusual. Usually you get a lot more down this corridor. Anyway, I guess my luck isn't too great in this playthrough. Maybe that can be like a gauge on how lucky you're going to be in the playthrough. How many items you get in that corridor when the boulders kill them. Anyway, just a funny thing to mention. I'm so, like, gassy. And I obviously don't mean gassy in the other direction. I mean, like, out the mouth. Like, kind of, I guess, belching yet not belching. You know, the kind of thing where it's just like you need to kind of keep your mouth shut and it's like, oh, dear. Anyway, you get what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to go down to those dragons just yet. I don't want to go and risk myself. Risk my ass, if you know what I'm talking about, because it is pretty dangerous to do that. I would recommend not... Oh, okay, well, stop this. Just come over here. Look, he's gone and flown away now. He's so annoying. So let's just let him come. Where have you gone? I heard his wing beats. What's going on? I'm hearing things now. Okay, let's kill you. Seriously. Let's go through here normally at this point. Oh no, now you're coming. Now you come. Alright, he's not going to get out of that position. Why didn't I just do a barrel roll? That was out of nowhere. Anyway, thanks for doing a barrel roll, Temple Knight, man. So, of course, I mean, even when you're running kind of slower like this, I mean, this is a thing in Demon Souls that is interesting. Even if you... Oh, that's not good. See, that does happen from time to time if you're not fast enough, I suppose, but yeah. You kind of get stopped by those guys. It's not cool. Don't hit me with your crossbow, mate. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I'm just ignoring you guys. You guys suck. I don't even want to know about you right now. I did another barrel roll. Anyway, yeah, we know what happens with this, so we're going to skip this cutscene. If you don't know, then that's... I don't know what to say to you, but it doesn't matter. A fast game's a good game. Let's just get through this. Bullshit. No, I mean, it's not bullshit. It's a good game. I like this game. That's why I'm playing it. Of course, I have enough games to play right now. I'm doing like 20 Let's Plays. I told myself that I wouldn't do that, but I'm doing it, so I'm a horrible person. Okay, don't do that. Seriously. Anyway, yeah, so I have enough games to play, but I really, really wanted to play this. So, I mean, I can't stop myself, okay? I have to, if I really want to play something, I really have to play it, because otherwise it's just going to annoy me, isn't it? I mean, think about it. Imagine you have a game you want to play, you have the game, and you're a Let's Player, and you don't want to just play it for fun. What are you going to do? You're going to record another video, aren't you? So, that is what I'm doing right now. Oh, you're not just going to record another video, you're going to record another Let's Play, so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm not going to upload it because it's just going to be a little bit all over the place. Just in terms of my playlist, like I'll have so many in-progress Let's Plays, it'll be dumb. So I don't really want to do that. Alright, so in that instance I'm just attacking him head-on because I have a reasonably strong two-handed weapon there, so yeah, I'm just going to go and beat him up. That's fine. That's something that you can do with them. Because, I mean, two-handing does generally allow your weapon to not bounce off things quite as easily, because, you know, you're using two hands. You're generally able to... I mean, your weapon has more ability to remain strong, if that makes any sense. I mean, you're kind of reinforcing the driving power of the weapon with your extra hand. So, you know, the logic of that plays a part in this game as well. Logic exists in this game. Okay. So anyway, aside from me going on about nothing particularly important, let's go ahead and fight this boss. I mean, I guess we can go and equip some whatchamacallit, turpentine, and I guess we'll also get fire bombs on the go. That should be a nice plan. What should I use first? You know what? I'm going to use all of my fire bombs because I never use fire bombs. I mean, you would have seen it in the previous Let's Play as well. I never used fire bombs ever. And I've never used fire bombs. I never have a reason to use them. I can never be bothered. It's just, there's like, no. I don't want to use them. I never do it, so... Okay. The idea with these fire bombs is, you know, you're kind of at risk when you're standing right in front of the boss and you're wasting your time tossing these, so you kind of want to just hope that all of the people that are aiming at you are going to get hit by this, and so therefore they're not going to be able to actually hurt you, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. I will mention also that you don't have to worry about like missing out on experience if you don't kill all of it. Oh, I meant to heal. Anyway, it doesn't matter if I waste them, it actually doesn't make a difference. Anyway, I might go and use turpentine, that would be a good idea. Come on. Yeah, put turpentine on your crossbow, don't Link. Anyway, let's go and kill you. Which we'll be able to do that pretty quickly, I think you'll find. Anyway, and of course we've got good range when we two-hand this thing. So if you'll watch, the amount of souls that we receive initially is the amount that we get for all of the individual enemies that die. That's 420 this time around. And then we will get more souls from the boss. There we go. 1,270. So yeah, don't worry about missing out on any experience from these individual guys if you don't kill them before you kill the boss, because you will get those individual experience... why do I say experience points? That's totally not what that is in this game. It's souls. You don't get experience points in this game. What's wrong with me? Yeah, that shows you how out of touch I am right now. Don't worry about missing out on souls, not experience points. Jesus Christ. Anyway, don't worry about me. I'm just Doom Link. Hi everyone. Yeah, that's how I am. I do stupid things from time to time. Oh dear. Anyway. So yeah, cutscene, we all know what happens here. Lady in Black is introduced, and she's right there, but we can't level up through her just yet. We will have to go and talk to the Monumental, which is not something that I generally enjoy doing, because you have to go all the way up here, and gotta sit through a cutscene, which you don't actually need to sit through. You can just skip the thing, fortunately. Imagine if you couldn't skip it, it would be very annoying. Because as you continue to play through this game, it's just like, oh, go away. Because it is a rather long cutscene, so I think the longer the cutscene, the more imperative it is that you're given the option to actually skip it, and fortunately this game does deliver on that, because you are given the option to skip, most definitely. So that's a good thing. I am very glad that they decided to do that. And then she talks, and then we skip by the power of the Monumentals, and we need to make sure not to skip too much, because she's going to give us an option to accept the mission, which we definitely do want to do. Because if we don't accept the mission, then there's no game. Game over, guys. Whoa, let's go back down to the Nexus. Anyway, no, we're not going to want to do that, because that would be instant death for us. So now that we've spoken, how about spoken? I don't like the word talked. Well, sometimes I do, but not in that instance. No, it sounded terrible. Anyway, now that we've spoken to the Monumental, we will be able to go down to the Lady of Black again, and she will give us the Black Ice Stone and the White Ice Stone. And once she gives us those, we will then be able to interact with the online system. We will be able to invade, and we will also be able to... Wait, is it the White Ice Stone she gives us, not the Blue Ice Stone? I don't know. I don't know what the hell she gives us. Blue and White Ice Stone. Okay, so the Black Ice Stone is from somewhere else. Can't even remember how to get the Black Ice Stone. How sad is that? I can't even remember where to get the Black Ice Stone. Bloody hell. I don't know. I would have been able to remember in the last playthrough for some reason. It's strange. Every single time I play this game, I remember something different. And I forget different things. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, so yeah, let's go and get the Ring of Herculean Strength, shall we?
I'm stuck.
I know you're stockpiled, Thomas. I know. So what we want to do right now is we want to exhaust his speech pattern. Alright, so once he's exhausted that and he starts saying the same thing, we're going to want to talk to him again. Yes, it does belong to your daughter, you're correct, and I'm going to give it to you. And I'm a saint now, even though I'm not using that class. Anyway, I'm not a priest. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Ring of Herculean Strength. We're not really going to use it. I don't think that's needed right now, because of course that relates to item burden. We don't really have that many items to burden us at the moment, so yeah, anyway. So, I don't know what's going on with Executioner Miralda. We haven't died on the Boletarian Palace. Let's just check Executioner Miralda. I'm not expecting any miracles. I'm not expecting that it's going to be there. And by it, I'm talking about the open gate. The open gate that I haven't seen open in too long. In too long. I swear it was open at one point. I don't know. In my last playthrough, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's probably not open. It's open! Guys, it's open, okay? It's not even a gate, it's a door. I don't even care what it is. It's open, and I'm happy about it. I probably should... You know, I have a feeling... Oh, it is a gate. Okay, I kind of wanted to level up a little bit first, because Executioner Miralda has a lot of defense, and that's an issue, simply because... it takes a while. She's not that difficult. Actually, I haven't fought her like this in a while with a slow-moving set. I don't know how that's going to work, but who cares? There's going to be some Black Phantoms that appear just here, and they're not too difficult. They're just Dregling Black Phantoms, which is fine, so you don't have to worry about them too much. This is a different type of Black Phantom that can exist in the game. Black Phantoms of enemies themselves, and they usually only appear when your world tendency is really, really low. This is a good time for us to make use of the crossbow. Because he takes so long to turn around, and he is stuck. Oh, you fucking shit! I was genuinely surprised by that. Anyway, I thought he was stuck. Anyway, who cares? He's terrible. We're not... It doesn't matter. I am pretty upset about that now that I think about it. I mean, come on, that's a good opportunity to get some upgrade items, I don't know, upgrade stones, whatever you want to call them. There are going to be some more Black Phantoms up here. There's fucking 5 of them. Oh, fucking... Yeah, of course, they do have a reasonable amount of attack power. They are Dreglings, but keep in mind they are Black Phantoms. Black Phantoms are always bad news, regardless, so just be careful of them. They will always be stronger. The only instances where you fight Black Phantoms when it's not really low world tendency, and by that I mean like going to black, not necessarily a low tendency, just black tendency, which you get when you continuously die. I think it's like, once you get to one level off pure black, you start to see Black Phantom enemies, which are basically just really hard versions of the normal enemies, which makes life a lot harder when you're constantly dying in an area, and then you start getting like really powerful versions of the enemies that were giving you problems in the first place. That's one thing about this game which is really hard. The more you die in an area, the harder the enemies actually get. That's how it works. As you go closer to black, the enemies progressively get more and more health. Fortunately, they give you better items, but it's pretty tough. Anyway, this is Executioner Miralda. She's a little bit aggressive, and I think she has a decent amount of attack power. She's not very friendly, as you can tell. She's already trying to like kill me. Fortunately, she doesn't have much poise, which is good for a weapon like this, but she does roll around a little bit, so be careful of it. Anyway, what I was talking about before was there is a time when you can actually fight Black Phantom enemies. Well, I say enemies as if you can like fight whatever Black Phantom enemy you want. There is a time when you do fight a Black Phantom enemy, on occasion, just normally without having black soul tendency. That happens when you fight the Cthulhus. If you are aware of the Cthulhus, and I kind of feel like I want Half Moon Grass right now, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's just get her in a bit of a stun lock here. Go heal myself before she can attack me. Fortunately, she doesn't have too much range with that weapon. And I have a lot more range than her, so yeah, that's a benefit. She doesn't have her attacks. Oh, that's terrible when that happens. You know, you don't actually do a legitimate attack, you just kind of fuck around a little bit with your weapon. I hate that. It's not ideal. Anyway, I have more range than you, and you almost killed me because you're terrible. You are rather terrible, Executioner Miralda. I must say so that myself. Okay, I just need to be a bit careful. I really should have equipped Half Moon Grass. It would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? I think you can, like her aggro drops. Let's test this out. Let's see how long it takes for her to lose her aggro. If she doesn't actually lose it at all, yeah, she doesn't lose it. That's sad. Okay, well let's just do that from now on. If we need to heal, then we'll just run away a little bit, that's fine. Oh, okay, so she rolls after a while. Okay, she's gone two-handed now. That means that all of her attacks are going to do more damage. She didn't have a shield before. I don't know what she's doing. And I did another one of them. I did another, like, fucking around with a weapon like an idiot. Oh, that's not good. Oh, what? No way! Oh, you're kidding! I can't believe I just died to Executioner Miralda, that stupid cunt. I just died to her. You know what that means? Do you know what that means, guys? I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to fight her now. And that also means we're going to miss out on the Brushwood set, which I was going to take advantage of. Oh my god, this game is a load of bullshit. I can't believe it. You know, as soon as I turned my back to her, I got annihilated. I'm pretty unimpressed, guys. I'm pretty fucking unimpressed, if I'm being honest with you. And that is going to not be shut. Okay. Thank god. Okay, let's give this another shot, shall we? As you can imagine, I'm not feeling too hot right now. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm annoyed. There's not too much I can do about it, is there? Let's just go do it again. So, yeah. I can't really... Oh, I do get another chance to go fight that bloody crystal lizard. That's a positive that came out of that situation. So I'm just going to keep a distance here from this crystal lizard up ahead, so... Let's just be careful. God, almost ran out of stamina there. Stop doing damage to me. And what I'm going to do this time around, because I'm smart, is I will equip Half Moon Grass, because that's going to heal me for a lot more, so I won't have to spend so much time healing when I get hit. Let's go kill you now. You're going to die rather quickly because you're an asshole. Shard of Sharpstone times 6. Not too helpful because I am going to be doing the strength-based weapons, so yeah, whatever, I'll take it, but I would have preferred Sharpstone, my friend. Let's see how we're going to tackle this situation. It does help to have a weapon that does have a bit of a horizontal attack pattern there, so that is a good thing. There we go. I think you are starting to see the benefits of it at the moment. Okay. Wait, no, don't you dare kill me. That would be really bad if you did that. Of course, my defense is not too crash hot right now, so yeah, that's why I'm having a few problems. I'll probably equip Crescent Moongrass as well, just so I don't waste Half Moongrass unnecessarily. You know what, using Turpentine could probably be a good idea for this fight. I'll probably do that. Why the hell not? Let's go equip our Turpentine here. Wait. I thought I had the Black Eye Stone for a second, but it was an actual binding. Let's equip Turpentine, and we'll use some Crescent Moongrass to heal ourselves here. I'm almost tempted to go and get the Brushwood set before fighting Miralda, which I will probably do. What I will do is I will lure her out. Hey, baby. Alright. And she's pretty quick, so we need to be kind of careful. Well, don't roll around, please. And the problem is that she does have that ability to just backstab whenever the fuck she wants to, so we do need to be kind of careful. Keep away, keep away. She's faster than me, so I need to be careful, obviously. So yeah, just down here is the Brushwood set, which we're going to get. I don't know when her aggro disappears, but yeah. Because I don't have the time to mess around right now, I need to kind of get down here before she does crazy things. You can drop down and get that item there, on that ledge, but I wouldn't recommend doing it when you've got Executioner Miralda following you. And it's kind of risky in general. I would recommend doing it after fighting Executioner Miralda because, yeah, you can die. It's not good. Anyway, yeah, I don't really think it's a good idea to do that in general, so don't do it. Okay, that's my recommendation to you. So at least I'm in this area right now. I didn't even get a chance to come into this area before, so it is nice and new. See, I can't even leave the ladder. As you can see, it is ridiculously slow. That's why I was so happy when they added the... Oh, this is a good time to use the Ring of Herculean Strength. Thank God I got that. Anyway, let's go pick up these things here. Now, I have a feeling that this might be a little bit heavy for us. Let's go equip this and see if this is... Yeah, we'll probably... Yeah, we're a bit heavy at the moment, but that's okay. We'll get rid of our crossbow, and we should be okay. Yeah, we've got more defense now. We'll see if we can equip anything else. Yeah, we're too heavy. Okay. So, endurance will definitely be something we need to level up, just so we can have more equip burden, and we'll probably also get the Ring of Great Strength. That'll be a good idea as well. We will definitely do that. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, also I should use Turpentine, that's a good idea. We will definitely do that, but I need to be kind of careful because Executioner Miralda may very well be in her starting point when we come up here, and that's going to be a little bit risky for me. But anyway, oh yeah, I was also talking about the ladder here. As you can see, oh my god, it's bloody slow, isn't it? Well, that's just a terrible thing about this game, ladders. Don't use ladders. This is the only time that ladders really play a part in this game. Besides that, you don't really have to deal with them too much, but yeah, it's pretty annoying, so it is a good thing that you don't have to mess around with ladders that much. Is Executioner Miralda up there? Yes, she is. Let's go use Turpentine while we can. And we're going to shield going up here. Fortunately, she does that. She, like, keeps a distance for a moment there. Okay, come over here. Let's fight. The damage is reasonable. She just kind of ignores you there for a second. Can you not do that? We probably would have died if we didn't have the brushwood thing there. The brushwood thing. Don't do that. Please. See, this is terrible. I'm so used to fighting her quickly, like with my fast set. I'm not used to fucking being fat and rolling around and using my shield. This is terrible. This is what happens when you continuously fight something that you're not used to fighting with a certain attack style. I'm very, very rusty when it comes to using the how do I say, slow moving sets. It's not. The reason why I never do it is because it's not comfortable for me, so that's why I don't do it. But I'm doing it this time around, so I'm going to have to get used to it. It's just something that I'm going to have to get used to, that's all. And I was a complete idiot there. That's my fault, of course. But anyway, yeah, this is just something that I'm going to have to get used to, and unfortunately, Executioner Miralda is the kind of person that you need to be careful when you're fighting, because she's rather difficult just coming into the game for the first time. With my current defense and attack, but yeah, or strength I should say. Attack power of weapons, I don't know, Jesus, who even cares? Yeah, well, as you know, you probably do want to be using a style of play that's most comfortable to you when you're in that kind of situation, where you're fighting a really difficult enemy at this point in the game. And I very rarely have problems with her, seriously. But this time around, yeah, I'm having some problems, so I'll probably do it off camera, you know, because I think you guys get the gist of what I need to do when it comes to fighting her. So if I do it off camera, then it will be easier because I won't have to talk. So I'll just do that. If anything, I'll speed it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to pick up the rest of this Crescent Moon grass, and I will go and fight. I won't do it off camera. I just won't do commentary for it, and I'll speed up the process because it will be long. So yeah, let's get ready to go. See you guys momentarily. So yeah, I was playing it quite safe with my healing there. Healing even though I had a decent amount of my health left, because I really didn't want to have to do that shit again. But anyway, so yeah, still a little bit heavy to pick up this binded set, but to be honest, it's really not that needed, because I mean I can't even use it. You need to be a female to use it, so honestly, I mean, I almost want to collect it for the sake of collecting it, but do I have any weapons that I can just drop? Oh, yes, you know what, I'll just drop these mail breakers because I'm never going to use them, so I'm getting rid of them. That's going to be one whole point lost, fortunately, in my item burden. We'll keep the light crossbow. I don't think this is going to make a difference. Yeah, it's not. Okay, well, I would say that's a helmet and a chest piece. Well, yeah, probably. I think oh no, I've got the binded crossbow. You can see Where does it say? It says female only somewhere. Yeah, it says it under the name at the top. Binded cross female only. It's not that great of an armor set in the first place. It's okay, definitely, but it's not. I don't know. Maybe I should have made a female set so I could use the binded cross. Anyway, God. Yeah, you know what, let's not even bother with the binded cross. You guys have seen it. We were able to get it if we wanted it. If we wanted to get it, we could have taken it, but no. I didn't take it, so yeah. There's no real reason to even have it at this point. It's not possible for me to equip it, so let's just leave it behind. It's a nice little thing to have and then put in the bank, but come on. Anyway. So, we are definitely going to want to deposit some things soon, because we do have quite a few heavy things in our inventory right now. And I don't really know what we're going to do with the brushwood stuff. The brushwood shield I do want to use. That is the kind of shield that I want to be using for this build. And it will be something that I'll be going with at first, I would say. It seems that we need dexterity to use... Oh no. Okay, well we need 26 strength to use this, so... Well, I'll try and get 26 strength before we go to World 2-1. If I can manage that. I don't know if I can, but maybe that's a bit much to ask. How much do I have right now? 14. Well, that might be going a little bit far. I mean, 12 strength points in the next area. I don't know if I can do that. Anyway, yes, I will seek soul power, just so I can kind of get my head in gear. I kind of want to upgrade my stamina as well. Item burden, what is that? How do I increase item burden? Okay, so that's vitality, that's good. That's going to be something that I can upgrade anyway. Yeah, okay, well let's just keep upgrading strength a bit here. Maybe we'll get it up to 20. We'll do that at first. Maybe we will be able to get up to 26. I think the first stats that you spend when it comes to these things is usually a stat that you can get up really fast if you just spend the first few souls that you get. While the souls required is very low, the soul requirement is low, yeah, you can usually get that up pretty quick. So maybe I'll just go and put the rest into strength. Let's do it. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We only need 2 more points into strength to get the requirement to use the brushwood shield. But yeah, we're going to be able to go through the next area pretty easily, because it's not going to be hard, so you don't need to worry about it being hard or anything. So yeah, I don't really need to worry about specific stats for that area, so that's going to be fine. I'm sure that I have the strength requirements to use the bastard sword. Of course I do, because I have 24 strength, which should be plenty to use a sword like this. 18. So, in terms of the amount of damage we're doing with our right-hand weapon, that's 107. Let's compare that to the halberd. 107! Okay, so it makes no bloody difference at all. Look, I just kind of want... Okay, stop this thing. Get out of my life. Okay, I think just for now... I mean, do I want to use the brushwood shield or the purple flame shield? Because I do kind of want to go and get that. I really do kind of want to get that. I'm not really comfortable with doing it, but you know what? While I'm dead, it's probably a good idea for me to go and do that. So, how about I go ahead and head off to Bolitarian Palace again and go through the area and go and say hi to the dragons. How about we do that? I'll see you guys at the dragons. Alright, so we're back here again. I don't really know how I should tackle this. Maybe I'll just wait for that dragon to come. I'll kill these two. Oh, yeah, great. That worked out really well. Anyway, let's just... I'm gonna go, and maybe I shouldn't have rushed him. That was a bad idea. Bad decision on my part. Let's be careful here. I'm drawing these guys away from the dragon's fire, which is soon to come. Oh God, if I could speak the English language, that would be great. Anyway, let's go and attack you. Yeah, kind of difficult to come through this way, I have to say. The dragon's gonna come soon, I think. Need to be careful. It's possible that he's moved on to the next area at this point. I don't think so. I don't think he moves on until later. At least permanently. He will be sticking around for a while yet. But I think he might not come once we've unlocked the next area. So, I don't know, it's hard for me to remember. I think it's kind of random whether or not it does that. I'm getting annihilated right now, aren't I? Jesus. Imagine if this were like World 1-3, where the enemies actually do damage to you. That would be terrible. Obviously, if I went through World 1-3, as I am now, I would just die instantly, but I mean, like, just in general, when you're going up against those enemies, if you're level appropriate, they will be doing more damage to you comparatively. Comparative to your defense and health, they will be doing more damage to you then than they are to me now. So at this point I would have died like 10 times over. So yeah, I definitely need to get myself into gear and play properly. Which is, you know, I mean, I just need to kind of warm up. This is my warm-up stage right now. Which is good because, you know, it's not a huge issue if I do mess up a little bit, because it's kind of hard to mess up really bad. Because this is a really easy area, but, you know, never put it past me. I'm a pretty terrible player, if I need to be. So, yeah. If I'm gonna be bad, I'm gonna be really bad. So, yeah, that's just how I work. Let's see if this dragon's here. Yeah, he's there. I don't know why he doesn't come. That's strange. He doesn't even pay attention. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna start breathing his fire. That's what he's going to do. That's fine. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's going to change the direction of his flame very soon, I would imagine. That's not actually the ring that I wanted. So let's quickly go. Okay. So yeah, we just want to be very careful going through there, because we want to kind of pick up those items. Let's equip the Ring of Flame Resistance. That sounds like a good idea. We'll probably, well, then again, I don't know if the Thief's Ring works on those guys, so let's just do the Ring of Flame Resistance for now. It didn't make a difference before, did it? Because when we stood here, he started breathing his fire, so let's coax him into breathing some fire, shall we? Come on. Okay, we just need to be rather careful. I don't know which... Let's pick that up. That's the purple flame shield. Okay, so let's just go down here. Come on, hurry up, please. Yeah, I'm just playing it safe. You know, I've definitely been able to get like most of the items in 2 runs, but I can't really remember how to do that anymore, so I just need to kind of go nice and slow. Just go nice and slow. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. You know what, that's not even that helpful, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, that's fucking bad. See, that's how I should not have actually tackled that situation. Ah, bloody hell. I need to learn how to play this game again. Anyway, so what I did previously was actually a lot better, so I should do that next time. I'm about to do it again. No, fuck it, you prick! He's really trying to piss me off right now. He's actually... I'm playing a game of chicken with this guy. It's really terrible. Not the kind of thing that I'm trying to do right now, unfortunately. Okay, come on. Come on, shoot me head on, you little bastard. There we go. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Now, I believe the Ring of Great Strength is right here, so I need to be kind of careful. It's gonna get me in a second. I just need to be careful. Get it quick. He's gonna kill me. I don't even care. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I'll go and get that soul momentarily. Generally, I don't believe that you can get... I've definitely survived it before, but I don't think... You need a fast rolling build to be able to get through there. I mean, I could just take off all my armor, but I don't know. Yeah, if you can roll out of that, that's good, but a lot of the time you're just... It's specific timing that you need. I've definitely done it without him even swinging his tail, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm dying repeatedly here. It's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, let's go and equip the Ring of Great Strength and the Cling Ring. I don't believe we're going to be able to... yeah, as if we're going to be able to fast roll here, but we will be able to equip more without having too many problems. We should be able to do this, and yeah, we can move perfectly fine with the Ring of Great Strength here. So that's great. Anyway, no, can you not? Anyway, I'm going to go back to the dragons. I'll see you guys there soon. And then, just to get my souls back, because I did have 1,500, which is a lot for this point in the game, so I will be rather annoyed if I can't get them back. But, yeah, I will be able to get them back, so fear not. I will see you guys shortly. Alright, so I'm back. Just went through all of that again. Of course, I mean, if you are aware of my previous Let's Play, or at the very least if you did watch my last Let's Play, then, or if you're familiar with the game, you do know what I just had to go through a second time. It does take a little bit of time. That was about 3 minutes, I think. Where is my soul? Okay, I can see where it is. Okay, so I can more or less block most of that fire, surprisingly. I didn't realise that I could block that much of it with the purple flame shield. I guess I never tried. That's interesting. It does, unfortunately, cause us to lose a lot of our stamina, but you know what? It's better than dying, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, I should have shielded that, but I didn't. It's okay, I won't die. I'm me. I'm Doomlink. Anyway, yeah, it's not like I died previously or anything, but yeah. Purple Flame Shield is very good. It's funny how I equipped it off camera and was like totally normal about it after having equipped it, but yeah, basically, I like how I shielded it there, but it didn't really do anything for me. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I equipped the Purple Flame Shield off camera. It was one of the items that I picked up. You guys might not have been able to see it properly, because I didn't really look at the item properly when I picked it up, because I was obviously trying to be rather quick about what I was doing. Okay, so we've picked up all the items. We are good for this area. So anyway, yeah, let's go and unequip these two items here. And yeah, we've literally received everything that we wanted to receive. Now we're going to return to Nexus, and we've got 2,000 souls, and we're going to get even more than that. I estimate about 3,500 souls we will have by the time we go to level up, because I do have quite a few consumable souls here available to use. And while they won't give me too many souls, they might even give me more than 3,500. I don't know how much they're going to give me in total, because I don't know how many souls they actually give me in general. So yeah, I really don't know. I think maybe, I've really got no idea, but we're going to find out soon. So yeah, sit tight, I'll see you guys momentarily. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, we are back in the Nexus, and I'm going to, maybe what I'll do is I'll put the lead demon soul in Stockpile Thomas's thing, and by thing I mean his box, or whatever he puts his things in. There's just lots of bags, I don't know, but anyway. There are some boxes too, but not a particular box, like a big box that he puts things in. No, that's the bottomless box in Dark Souls, which we use for our benefit. So yeah, I way underestimated how many souls I would be getting through this process. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of level ups, like seriously. We're going to be pretty strong going through the next area. So yeah, that's a good thing to mention. And I think we did get a lot of these unknown souls from going to Executioner Miralda's area, maybe? I don't know. I can't really remember. But anyway, we still have more things to do after that too, so, you know, we should... Maybe, I mean, I don't know, in terms of weapon upgrades, I don't know if I really want to use the Bastard Sword very much. I'll probably use the Flamberge in this playthrough, but I can't remember where we get the Flamberge. I don't know where that's going to be. Flamberge. I'll find out after we level up. But anyway, I'm going to go and level up strength to 26. That's going to be my first order of business. And as you can see, the souls required has gone up a little bit. So, yeah, in terms of, I mean, I guess equip burn we should increase. Yeah, okay, well that's all we're doing this time around. That was 3 upgrades with 7,000 souls, more or less. Well, anyway, we still have 1,900 left, so I suppose we are kind of close to getting another level up. How much are we required to... Okay, so 2,300. I always get confused, like, whether it's my soul count or I don't know, in terms of what the required number of souls is on the screen. But anyway, I'm not going to use the Purple Flame Shield for the next area. I'll probably use it for the World 2, because of course that is a fire-based world, but I won't really use it outside of that. It's good for flame areas, but non-flame areas, of course I'll go with the large brushwood shield. But anyway, yeah, what I'm going to do is I will check online to see where the Flamberge is, because I think I'll use that in this playthrough. Give me a moment. So actually some time has passed now since I was last recording. It's been about like 3 hours or something. No, I did not take 3 hours to look online to see what was going on with the Flamberge. I just kind of got held up with some other things. I got a call and all this other bullshit, and so I basically realized that, yeah, I didn't really want to record nothing for another 30 minutes or so I just went and stopped the recording and didn't end up coming back to this game until, like, yeah, now. So it's been 3 hours since I last recorded, but I did look online to see what was going on with the Flamberge, and I'm not actually going to go with the Flamberge because, funnily enough, it's a dex scaling weapon, and it doesn't actually have the ability to go to the crushing path using Greystone, and that's kind of weird. But anyway, instead, I'm just going to go with the Claymore, which is a similar weapon to the Flamberge. It's a large sword with a very similar attack pattern to that of the Flamberge. I think it's slightly shorter, but not significantly so. And I mean physically shorter as a weapon. Longer than this, I'm pretty sure, than this bastard sword. And considerably stronger, but anyway. Yeah, the Claymore is, in general, a strength scaling weapon, but I am going to make it a crushing Claymore at some point, so yeah, that'll make it like super strength scaling, so that'll be cool, because I don't really want to do a, well, I think I kind of did a quality build last time, didn't I? I really did. I put quite a few points into strength and dexterity, so it was more or less a quality build, but I actually can't even remember what I did. I think I made a quality falchion or something. I can't even remember now. It's amazing, like I don't even know what I did last time. But either way, I'm going to go with mainly strength this time around. And yeah, now I think, was there something else that I wanted to do before I continued on to the next area? I'm not too sure. Let me just think about this for a minute. I mean, is there anything that I want to do? Maybe I'll just put these into the bank. Basically, I'm going to explain what I'm going to be doing in the next video relating to the Claymore and all of that. So yeah, as I did in my previous Let's Play of this game, I'm going to be doing long videos, split up like one video per section of the Archstone. So yeah, I'm not going to have a separate video for that Executioner Miralda thing, because I think that legitimately, I mean, that's a part of World 1.1, so I'm going to keep it that way. That'll be fine. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm now going to split it up into the next one, so I'll see you guys in part 2 of Let's Play Demon Souls. Catch you guys later.